What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 2024 Panini National Treasures Baseball. Pick your team number 9. 4-box full case fire from BomberBreaks.com. Appreciate y'all jumping in. Hey, see ya, Todd. We'll talk soon, man. Appreciate you popping in. Full case fire here of Treasures number 9. Thank you all again. Real quick, if you guys are interested, I have a couple more Panini baseball products available. I've got a Flawless briefcase. This is number 10, the back half from the case I opened on Sunday. If you want to check that out, 15 teams remain. Select 10 is the code. And I've got a Treasures Random Team 2 box here. The back half of the case I opened some time ago for Random Team 1 if you want to scope that out. But random team style, so it's not like you can make some purchase decisions. It's just rather what you want in or out. But if you want more Treasures, 2-box for Random Team is available. All right, with that, let's go ahead and go to the serial number filler. As you see, any cards that come from the Tigers, Astros, Angels, Yankees, Padres, Mariners, Rangers, and Blue Jays will go to the left side at serial number. Everything in Treasure should be numbered, so don't have to worry about contingency plans there. But let's go 10 spots in total with serial number 0 through 9. 3 plus a spinning 4. We're going to go 7 clicks. 7 clicks here. And after 11, it's number 5 down to the 0. Five to 0 there on the serial number filler. Good. And my participants, I got Jay and David, John with 2, Joseph, Greeny, David, A-Pat with 2, and Mark. Last spot, Mojo. Congrats. Thank you all again for jumping in. See, this is what happens when I get real amped up. Words just start flying out without, the brain fires faster than the mouth. 4 clicks is what we're doing here to get you guys a serial number filler. Good thing is not too many, no bad draws in this, right? Maybe get the 1, but other than that, that's a good draw, obviously. All right, so after 4 clicks, it looks like this. Pretty straightforward here. Good luck, Jay, hunting some 1-of-1s. But booms can come from all over the place, especially with the teams we've got in the filler. Still need to sharpen my Panini box cutter, though. Doing a lot of football today. Nice. This is my first baseball break of the day, I think, right? That is pretty rare. I don't mind it, though. Select football release day makes sense, right? NT number 9 filler. All right. Hopefully by now you guys have the opportunity to review your filler numbers. We'll minimize that for the time being. And of course, go back and look at it when we get filler cards. All right, well, we've pulled some fire, so I guess now let's start throwing some fun Treasures things out there. What do we want to see, right? Obviously, like crazy cut sig would be something kind of unique, or maybe a big book. Most of the books I've gotten from this project have been redemptions, so just get to see any live book would kind of be a win, but I feel like now's our chance. Let's take it. Let's. What do we want to see? I mean, other than a box that's like popping at the seams when I open the box, right? Get it, Josh. Who we got in this one for you, man? Rockies. Okay. All right, there is the treasures boxes in all their beauty. And we'll clean screen here for the break. All right, and before we get going, let's look officially what I've got. 2024 Panini National Treasures Baseball. Pick your team number 9 from BomberBreaks.com. Looks like this. It's all right, you know. The balloons can come from all over the place, right? A-Pet with the Twins. Interesting. Brooksy? Veterans. All right, and for those serial number filler squads, we had this. All right, very good. Good luck, everybody. Let's find some fire here in treasures number 9. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's get it started. I've got a Colt Keith rookie here for the Detroit Tigers, 8 out of 99. Detroit in this one. That's a first serial number filler. That's going to be the 8 out of 99, as I may have mentioned. John, you're our first serial number hit. 8 out of 99, Colt Keith, Tigers. Next up, it's Andrew Painter of the Philadelphia Phillies, 22 out of 49. Andrew Painter, Philadelphia. Kyle Dubs, you got the Phillies. You're getting the Painter. Numbered hit to 49. 22 out of 49 on the Painter. It's a good reminder, too. When I get a serial number team, I got to really make sure I nail that number so I don't get anybody mad at me. Here's a mem piece for the New York Yankees. It's George Lombard Jr. Treasured Threads. 210. Wow, I did not realize. I can't believe the Yankees are in the filler. That almost never happens, but that's good news for you. Those of you in the filler. 3 out of 10, David G. David G, the Lombard Jr. mem is yours. Congrats. Up next, I've got Jacob Gonzalez for the Chicago White Sox. Jonathan B, this one is yours. 22 out of 99. Little thin guy here. Let's go 75. No, I'm just going to have to keep it in the hundo. Jacob Gonzalez, 22 out of 99. Quad mem, White Sox. This is Jackson Jobe. A nice one for the Detroit Tigers. Hey, Detroit, another serial number team, right? We've got 73 out of 99 on the Jobe, staying right there with David G on the Jobe dual mem. Next up, I see legendary Archie Vaughn. Archie Vaughn, legendary there. Brooklyn, now LA Dodgers, 4 out of 10. Dodgers Sam, got him out right. Yours on the mem, Archie Vaughn to 10. And pretty sweet looking patch autograph, boom, for the Miami Marlins. It's Yiddy Cap. Yiddy Cap here, Miami, Justin H. Really nice looking card for you, Justin. Look at that patch. Man, that's what makes treasures kind of special, right? 5 out of just 10 on the Yiddy. Beautiful. Congrats, man. Next up, it's going to be Gabriel Gonzalez for the Seattle Mariners. Gabriel Gonzalez, Seattle, 18 out of 25 Mariners. That's a serial number filler team. And the 8 is hot. All right, sleeves just aren't cooperating. Come on, sleeves. $18 out of 25, Gabriel Gonzalez, Seattle. Seattle is a filler squad again. That's another 8. John, crushing it with the 8 already. That one is yours, Gabriel Gonzalez on the auto. Next up, it's notable nicknames. Vince Coleman. Vincent Van Gogh. That is a pretty solid nickname for a base dealer extraordinaire. 1 out of 49 on that one for the St. Louis Cardinals. Ed P., that is yours. Congrats. Vince Coleman, notable nicknames. To 49. Vincent Van Gogh. I like that one a lot. I never heard that before, but I'm not, a little before my time. But, well, I can't put it back in the box, but it's the 1 of 1. George Brett Bubba Boom for the Kansas City Royals. October's greatest signatures. 1 of 1, Mr. Brett. We are absolutely in fuego tonight, guys. I think as many things as we could possibly fill up, we should probably try to do that. Because, yeah, we're just hitting crazy cool stuff in pretty much every break we do, which is definitely not always the norm, although I got to feel like we're picking up some momentum lately. George Brett, 1 of 1. October's greatest signatures there. Kansas City, picked out right by Chris W. Congrats, Chris. Beautiful hit for you on the Brett. 1 of 1. And that's going to be box number 1. All right, into box number 2. Number 2. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Next up, it's 23 out of 99. Ryan Clifford for the New York Mets. New York Mets on this one. Randall, that is yours to 99. Not like that. There's no way that. Okay, this must be 75. Clifford to 99 there, Mets. Next up, it's Enrique Bradfield Jr. for the Baltimore Orioles. 35 out of 75 on the Be More hit. Sam G., that is yours. 75. Next up, it's a mem piece for the New York Mets. 3 out of 10, Christian Scott. Christian Scott to 10. Mets. Randall, that is yours on the mem piece. To 10. Here we've got Treasured Threads, Abner Uribe for the Milwaukee Brewers. Yep. Sometimes I just don't even look for the team. I just assume I know it. Abner Uribe, 58 out of 99, Milwaukee. That is Thomas B. Congrats, Thomas. Little something there for you. Treasured Threads, rookie mem of Uribe. Here we've got Sebastian Walcott, 55 out of 99 for the Texas Rangers. Texas is a filler team. Again, that's the 5 from 55 going to John McEachron. Having a nice break there via the filler. 5 and 8 hitting. Sebastian Walcott men. And looky what we've got here. How about a book live and in person? Good luck. It's going to be for Randall and his New York Mets. Luis Angel Acuna, 6 out of 35. Boom. Oh, that's pretty. Jumbo Mets memorabilia and on-card autograph of Mr. Acuna the Younger. Luis Angel Acuna book Mets. 6 out of just 35. More fiery hits here on the brake pad. I love that it's that. I love that jumbo patch too. Really, it kind of brings it all together. Really nice hit there. Congrats again, Randall. Love that one for you, my man. Luis Angel Acuna to 35 on the book. Next up, I've got a impeccable lumber signatures mixed in here. It's 24 out of 49. Aiden Miller. Wow. That is the all right. I mean, I don't make a big deal out of this, but I mean, feels like it's like the second or third different Aiden Miller signature we've seen. That one way better, honestly, right? I mean, if you remember back to Aiden Miller's Bowman days, it was It was like, it looked like a giant N kind of, just, yeah. Anyways, like that one a lot for Philadelphia. Congrats, Philly. That is Kyle. Got a nice one already somewhere, I think. I called your name for something, and then got to get the autograph as well. All right, and behind that, I've got, well, I double lifted. Let's put that first one back and go here to Owen Cassie. Owen Cassie Prospect Lumber Autographs. 5 out of 5 for the Chicago Cubs. Cubbies here. Will, that is yours. Congrats. Owen Cassie Emerald Green, 5 out of 5. Prospect Dual Mem Auto. And up next, I've got a 24 out of 25 Baltimore Oriole, Rafael Palmeiro. Rafi Palmeiro there for the Orioles on-card signature and the mem piece. I'm always honest with you guys. I feel like they need to rework this card, right? We've seen guys sign in the middle here. This is supposed to be the autograph spot, but quite frankly, it's just not big enough to have a good natural autograph. So I think the fine people at Panini need to maybe rework this this combo somehow, some way for the future. No big deal. Legendary Jumbo Lumber of Rafi Palmeiro. Baltimore on the Palmeiro, which is Sam. Congrats. And finishing up the box, it's going to be October's Greatest. 5 out of 10, Bill Mazeroski. Pittsburgh Pirates on that one, Sam G. That is yours. Congrats. I see, Sam, you were integral in getting this one to filler, so appreciate you, man. Hope we get some fire. 5 out of 10. October's Greatest signatures of Mazeroski. All right, it's just halfway through. 2 boxes down. Still another 2 to go. How about a cut sig, huh? We can do it. All right, good luck, everybody. Back half of the Treasures Pick Your Team 9. We got Stan the Man here for the St. Louis Cardinals and Ed P. That is yours. 30 out of 75 on the mutual. 30 out of 75. Next up, it's 64 out of 99. Ichiro Suzuki. Seattle Mariners. That's a serial number filler team. Let me grab a few more hundos here. Yeah, well, the best thing they ever did was have the youngsters, well, they're not so young anymore, but have the college guys rip all the plastic off my top loaders behind me so I could just grab them and go. That's great. 64 out of 99. Ichiro here for the Mariners. That's going to put Apet on the board with the 4 in the filler from Seattle. Ichiro. We've got prospect materials of Maui Ahuna. 42 out of 99. One of my favorite names to say maybe of all time. Maui Ahuna there. Giants. Ed P. That is yours. I've got up next a prospect material of Moises Ballesteros. Ballesteros. 57 out of 99 here for the Chicago Cubs and Will. Here we've got a Jackson Chourio rookie mem. Nice one from Thomas B. and his Brewers. 8 out of 25 on the mem. Mr. Chourio. And next up, it's Treasured Threads. 1 out of 10. Kansas City Chris. It's Bobby Witt. Treasured Threads to 10 here for KC. Already got the George Brett 1 of 1 and some Bobby Witt boomage to it. To 10 on the mem. And man, just another really cool looking card. It is 1 out of 5. St. Louis Cardinals. Ed P. Juan Bin Cho. Little like tag piece mem. What do we got here? Juan Bin Cho, 7 and 3. Is that the is that a hat size maybe? Like fitted hat size tag? It's the best I can think of. Juan Bin Cho, 1 out of 5 for the Cardinals. And Ed. Up next, we've got Yandel Ricardo for the Kansas City Royals. 5 out of 5. So many short ones. I love it. Another hit there for Kansas City. And Chris W. Have yourself a break. Yandel Ricardo, 5 out of 5. Prospect Jumbo Lumber. Next for the Tampa Bay Rays, it's Braden Taylor. Rhonda, this one is your 63 out of 99 on the Braden. Jumbo Mem and the autograph of Mr. Taylor. And this one is even a little fat for the 168. Let's try 197. How does this feel? I like that better. Braden Taylor to 99. Ooh, nice. Wayne says hat size yet. 63 out of 99. I can honestly say I've never bought a fitted hat in my life. I know, wild, right? But yeah, could not tell you what my hat size is. Only hats I have are cheapo ones because I lose them or get them dirty or all of the above. And to finish out the box, we've got a Barry Larkin. 32 out of 35, Cincinnati. Love me some Barry Reds. Dave, that is you. Congrats. Barry Larkin, 32 out of 35. Cincinnati. I gotta put Barry on the back row, guys. I'm sorry. Just literally, my dad's from Cincinnati, right? Grew up watching the Reds a little bit because you could kind of root for the Reds and Indians and not really feel bad about it. And my dad back then was still kind of fresh from Cincinnati, and you know, just liked him. I thought he was a great player, and I was always sad because I was young, right? I was like, man, I wanted to be the starter in the All-Star game so bad. He just could never beat out Ozzie for first at shortstop, but. All right, guys, gals, for our last box of the Treasures Pick Your Team. Let's see what we can do for y'all. All right, good luck. We're going back to Stan Musial. St. Louis, 14 out of 49 for Ed P. 14 out of 49, Stan Musial. We've got Jacob Wilson. There's the Athletics rookie. Oakland here, I guess, in 24, right? We can still say that. 18 out of 99 on the Wilson. Jake, you got the A's. You're getting the Wilson to 99. Next up, we've got a Zach Veen. 75 out of 99. There's a little Rockies for Josh. Little something. Zach Veen at 99. Prospect Mem. Here we have Yohandy Morales, 18 out of 49. 18 out of 49 on the Morales. Washington. Chris W., that is yours. Morales Prospect Jumbo Relics. This is Tamar Johnson for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Treasured Threads, 14 out of 25. Sam G., you got the Pirates. You're getting the Tamar Johnson Treasured Threads. Here we've got Mike Schmidt, legendary for Philadelphia. Phillies, Kyle, this is yours. 25 out of 49. Schmidt there. No problem, man. 25 out of 49. All right, autographs times. Good luck, everybody. We've got up next J.D. Gonzalez, 7 out of 10 for the San Diego Padres. Padres are a filler, let me double check, filler team. They are. That is the 7 out of 10 Greeny on the board. Congrats. A little something here in box 4. J.D. Gonzalez to 10 on the Prospect Jumbo Lumber Mem Auto. I've got up next October's greatest signatures, a little Texas Ranger manager. It's Bruce Bochy. 9 out of 10 on the Bochy. Multi-time World Series winner. Texas here, that's the serial number filler team. That is 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. APET, that one is for you on the Bochy. Well, in case the book wasn't enough, here's another Luis Angel Acuna Peerless Signatures on card. 6 out of 10. Boom for the Mets. Rendell F. That's a beauty. Congrats. Acuna to 10. Sorry. Well, sometimes the break just go a certain way, right? And Kansas City, Chris W., you already got yourself a Bobby Witt. You already got yourself a George Brett, 1 of 1. And, well, my guess is you're going to enjoy this one quite a bit. Because I've got for you an on-card Colossal Mem Bobby Barrels Bomber boom! 14 out of 49 on the Bobby Witt Fire. And I love that Witt signature. And, man, that baby is sweet. Royals win the break. Did seem like I had some repeater teams hitting and things like that, so I know some of you guys probably skunked. I apologize for that. I hopefully will do better for you next time. But, man, Kansas City was, Kansas City, Mets, a few others really just crushed. Bobby Witt, 14 out of 49 Colossal Mem autograph. Beautiful for Kansas City. All right, no randoms or anything like that to do. That is the break. Appreciate it. Let's recap. Numbered hits here. Jacob Wilson, Stan Musial, Ichiro, Stan Musial, Enrique Bradfield Jr., Ryan Clifford, Andrew Painter, and Colt Keith on the numbered stuff. We had mem pieces of Mike Schmidt. It is Tamar Johnson. That's Yohande Morales, Zach Veen, Bobby Witt to 10, and Jackson Churio to 25. We've got Ballesteros to 99, Maui Ahuna to 99, Sebastian Walcott, Abner Uribe, Christian Scott, Archie Vaughn to 10, Jackson Jobe, Jacob Gonzalez, and George Lombard Jr. Surprisingly low amount of Yankees. I thought that would really help the fillers out, to be honest. Autographs. We had Bruce Bochy to 10 for the Rangers. That is Jay Gonzalez to 10 Padres. Braden Taylor to 99 Rays. Yandel Ricardo to 5. Another Kansas City hit. Aiden Miller, impeccable lumber signatures for the Philadelphia Phillies to 49. Vincent Van Gogh for the Cardinals. Fun one there. And Gabe Gonzalez to 25. Seattle. That's the number 8. Back row stuff here. How about Luis Angel Acuna on the book there for the Mets? That is pretty. We also had him Peerless signature to 10 for the Mets. A couple of nice ones there for Randall. Congrats. Giddy Cap for the Miami Marlins. Beautiful patch autograph to 10. We had Rafi Palmeiro for the Orioles to 25. I have Owen Cassie, Emerald, 5 out of 5 for the Chicago Cubs. It's Juan Bin Cho, hat patch auto to 5 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Bill Mazeroski, October's Greatest to 10 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Barry Larkin to 35 for the Cincinnati Reds. And a couple of Kansas City booms. It's Bobby Witt, 14 out of 49 Colossal patch autograph. And the 1 of 1 October's Greatest signatures, George Brett. Both heading to Chris W. Appreciate the fill, guys. We're going to stop and save. Football jerseys are up next.